Hello everyone, this is a tutorial video on how to create a memory game on Google Slides. So the first thing that you want to do is to make sure that you already have your images or words that you're going to use for this game. For me, I'm doing pronouns, and so I have all my images that I'm going to use on my desktop to the side here. The first thing that you want to do is you're going to create a table. So I'm going to insert table and then the number of squares that you need. I'm doing a 4x4, and then I'm going to adjust my table so that it is bigger and it fits my Google slide. And then I am going to insert my images. So there are two ways to do this. You can either drag and drop the image and then resize them to fit into your rectangle for the table. Or you can also go and insert images this way. So you're going to go to Insert, Image, Upload from Computer, and then you'll go to the location of wherever your images are, and I'm going to select multiple pictures. And so the way you do that is you're going to hold the Command key, and this is only if you have a MacBook. So hold your Command key and then select the images that you want to insert into your Google slide. Now you're going to let go of the Command key and select Open. So now you have all of your images on your Google slide. And when there's this big blue square around your images, you're able to make them smaller. So I'm going to readjust them all and make them a little smaller. And again, no matter what, you're still going to have to readjust them when you move them. So I'm going to readjust them to fit into the table. And when you first insert the images using the insert from computer, you could have made the images even smaller. I just didn't do it because I wasn't sure if it was going to be too small. So now I'm just manually going and making them fit into my table. Alright, and so for this, I have 7 images and 7 words. And so I have 2 blank boxes, and that's why I have this sorry, try again. So to make a copy of it, you just select the image, press the Command key, and then the letter C at the same time. And then to paste, I'm doing a shortcut, so Command and V. Now you have 2. So now I'm going to put it anywhere, wherever. So now that I have my images on here, now I'm going to put my words onto my table. So I'm doing pronouns. So I'm going to put I, you, she, he, they, we, and it. And then I'm going to make my words bigger. So you can just select the whole thing and adjust the size. And I'm going to center my words. I'm going to choose this. So now you have your table created, but you are not done. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually screenshot this table. And the reason why you do that is that when you create the memory game, when you have your final product, that when the kids click on the images and words, they aren't able to move it. if you just left it like this and then inserted the squares to cover them up, if students delete them, they could accidentally touch or move or even delete these images. And that's why we're screenshotting this table. So again, to screenshot on a MacBook for something specific, you go to Command, Shift, and 4. Press them all at the same time. And now it's like your mouse. It's like a target. So what you're going to do is you're going to click and hold and then drag to whatever you wanted to select to screenshot. And then let go. And it'll create an image and save onto your desktop. Now what you're going to do is you can either go in and create a new Google slide. For this purpose, I'm not going to do it, but pretend that I made one and now it's blank. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag and drop the image, which I have already back here. So I'm going to select it and drop it. And now it's already there. So the next thing you do after you have this is you're going to insert little rectangle shapes to cover your words and images. So you're going to go to the Insert, Shape, and I'm going to pick a rectangle. And then you're going to draw the rectangle by holding your click button on your trackpad and then let go to create it. And I'm going to fill it with color, so I'm gonna make it colorful. So I want to make it green. So the easiest way to do this is if you just have one and then you make a copy of it 15 times, so you have a total of 16 rectangles. So I'm going to click on it and then I'm going to do my shortcut, which is Command C to copy and then paste it. So I'm going to paste it 15 times by selecting Command V. So now it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I have 16. And then now all you have to do is drag them and place them where you want them. And if you see on my screen the red lines, these lines are telling you that they are lined up with each other. So if you look, it's one going horizontal and one that is going vertical. So if you're picky and you want to make sure that they match, you can use that feature. Otherwise, you can just plop them on top of your words and images. Alright, we're almost done. Oh, I'm short one. So I'm going to copy by Command C and Command V. Now we have all of our images and words covered up. So now the way how this is going to work when you have your students play is that what you want to do with this one, and remember, this isn't the one where you can change and move the images that you have on the background. We screenshot it and pasted it so that kids will not be able to move the words or images. So now what you're going to do is you're going to share this and make sure that you give them editing rights, because the way they're going to play is they're going to end up deleting and then replacing the rectangles that are covering the images and words. So make sure that they can edit and then type in their emails, whoever you want to share it with, and then click done. So the way this works is that when your students log on, you have to give them instructions that they have to select the rectangle that they want and they have to delete it and then they're going to find another match. Click and delete. And so this is he and we. So that's not a match. And so now what you have to do is tell your students, so if they do not have a match, all they have to do is go and click the undo button twice to cover up both of those things. So you're going to click once, click twice. That is how your students will be playing memory. So let's say they have a match. Let's pretend that this is you and this is you. Oh, you have a match. And so that's it. Then you can have the next student do it. Or if you play where they keep going until they don't have a match, then you just continue deleting the squares.